What it is, YouTube? It's your boy Tokyo here. Today we are back at it again with another reaction video. This video I've seen on my recommendations for a minute. This is Drivers That Piss Me Off. This is by Gassy. I drive and I want to see if me and him have the same relations when it comes to drivers, you know. Because I've seen a lot of drivers that piss me off. I have been pissed off by a lot of drivers that's been on the road. And a lot of people can't drive, so I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people just can't drive today, so it just be like that. I ain't gonna care. So you gotta normally be pissed off, especially people who know how to drive, especially people that be driving. You know that a lot of people cannot drive nowadays, as they think they can. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and make sure you check out Gassy. Link's gonna be in the description down below. That being said, let's go ahead and check it out.
Yesterday, some lady cut me off in a parking lot, honked at me, parked sideways in a handicapped spot, and then walked away. I was pissed. That was just one of 21 types of drivers who pissed me off. But it wasn't as bad as the dudes who don't know how to use their turn signals. Sometimes out in the wild, you'll see a dude who is not aware of the little lever behind the steering wheel. Typically, it's BMW drivers, but this issue affects many. When I'm driving in the left lane and some dude just slowly drifts in front of me from the right lane without any notice, it pisses me off. Like, dude, feel free to give me a warning. They put that fucking light on the back of the car for a reason. Do you think BMW spent millions manufacturing a functioning blinker just for it to collect dust? The answer is no. Speaking of these dudes just drifting into the left lane, what the hell is the deal with left lane campers? Like, actually, there are not just two lanes on the road for the sake of it. If you're gonna be in the left lane, you're passing. If you're in the right lane, then you're chilling. Why do I see people?
Bro, nah, for real. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is irritating. Like, if you are on the left lane, you can't be cruising. You gotta be speeding by that motherfucker. Cause the amount of times that motherfucker do not speed when they, bro, you have, like, the left lane is for motherfuckers that gotta get by. The right lane is for motherfuckers that is for people like you that want to just cruise on the freeway. Now, ain't nothing wrong cruising on the freeway, but choose the right lane if you want to just cruise on the freeway. Right? Ain't nothing wrong with that, but get the fuck out the left lane. I ain't gonna cap.
People chilling in the left lane. Not only is it annoying, but it's also probably one of the reasons that people start cutting up and driving like shit. Think about it. If you're going fast and another dude is not going fast, then you're gonna go around them, right? Another thing about these left lane campers is that they're in absolutely no rush until you try to pass them. I'll be going 5 under behind one of these campers and then go 60 to pass them, and all of a sudden they're going 65, which makes me want to just drive straight into their rear. Okay, this sounds a little hypocritical, but tailgating also pisses me off. Fella, the only reason I'm going 25 miles an hour is because we're in a school zone. I know I could probably get a pretty sweet insurance claim with a simple downshift, but it's just so awkward when some loser is just driving right on my bumper. The main time it really pisses me off is when I'm driving my manual Mini Cooper. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a genie with the clutch, so best believe I'm not gonna be rolling back into someone's car. That being said,
I don't even know how to drive manual, bro. That shit seems so impossible. And it's probably not. Like, I might be thinking too much into it, but that shit do look hard. I ain't gonna lie, low key.
On the off chance that I hit legs or something, or my foot slips, just some bullshit happens where the car rolls back, there needs to be a little bit of room, dog. If someone is right on my ass and I roll back a bit, I'd probably be at fault. That's when the big iron comes out, because I'd be about as pissed as fuck. The only time the tailgating really gets to me is on the highway. I'll be trying to merge and a dude will just not make space. Zipper merging is key. If we could somehow just figure that out as a society, then that would be cool. I feel like the merging issues are more with on-ramps though. Sometimes it's just because it's a
for some reason, whenever I'm getting on the freeway, on the ramp, and like, mind you, I'll be having my blinker on. So there's no way you can't see me getting on the freeway. And I'm speeding up to get on the freeway to make myself way onto the lane, so I keep going. There's no way you should be right there. Like, you gotta slow down, bro. I ain't gonna cap. You gotta slow down, or at least, like, before the nigga get there, speed up or something, bro. Because, like, there's no way you should be in the way while I'm trying to enter in on the fucking freeway. Like, there's no way. please help yourself.
Ramp. But other
Fix that.
times, the people who are already on the freeway are just trying to play defense or some shit. Like this one time, I was driving on the on-ramp, and there was somebody already on the freeway who was right next to me. Picture this. The left lane was completely empty, and they were in the right lane. And I was right next to them on the on-ramp. So as you do, I slowed down a little bit so I could merge behind them. But instead of getting over, instead of maintaining their speed, this bitch stomped the brakes. We both damn near hit a standstill because they literally stopped on the freeway since I was next to them. I don't know how they didn't get rear-ended, and I don't know why they didn't go in the left lane, but
why are you stopping on the freeway? That shit never made sense to me. You should never stop on the freeway. If you seen somebody coming through, maintain your speed or get the fuck out the way. Like, come on, bro. That shit does not make any sense, bro. And if you're trying to maintain your speed and try to speed up, make sure I'm not merging, bro. Like, look where I'm at, or at least like go the fuck out the way. Get out the way completely if you don't know where I'm at. Like, it's not that hard.
that shit pissed me off. It didn't piss me off as much as blinding headlights though. I can't be the only one who thinks the older style of headlights is plenty bright enough. All of my cars have relatively dim halogens, and I can always see perfectly fine. But for some reason, people just need to see at night with the brightness of the sun. Those LED bulbs are completely lethal, especially while trying to get on the freeway or something. This isn't really an issue while driving in my truck or something.
No, if it's in a truck, nigga, if you're in the truck, them boys are blinding. I don't know why them boys be so blinding, bro. I don't know why. Them bitches are crazy. Like, what the fuck? And with me, when I was in my old car, that shit only had like one light, and I had that bitch like off for like a good year or so, and so I got a new light. Because every time when I get put on a new bulb, that bitch just go out. So I just had that bitch off for like a year. I never got in trouble for it, so it was like, it was a no big deal type shit. But I'm only saying that because when I have my bulb on, when I put in the new bulb, that shit will be right, bro. It'll be perfect. Like, no need for anything else for real. Now for my new car, now I don't know how it is for everybody else, but with me, I can see pretty good. Like, I ain't gonna cap. I don't know if I'm blinding motherfuckers when I'm behind them for real. I hope I'm not, because I don't really have like. But here's the thing. With my new car, like, them bitches do automatics type shit. It's like it automatically like change the headlights type shit. So like if I'm like somewhere dark, it's gonna turn my high beams on so I can see. I be wondering, dude, this shit be blinding motherfuckers like mid, like say you just looking at just looking your light, and then you just see, just fucking blinded, like, bro, hell no, I'll be fucking mad.
But in my BMW or Mini Cooper, I feel like I'm getting flashbanged constantly. I know it's not the driver's fault as much as the manufacturer, but that pisses me off. It is the driver's fault when they forget they have their high beams on though. Holy shit. I live around a lot of
for me, I had to have my high beams on for my old car because sometimes I couldn't see shit. And I had to drive at night. And that should be dangerous, so yeah, I have to have my high beams on sometimes.
Roads and stuff, so people have their high beams on all the time, which is no big deal. But I literally don't know how people can forget to turn them off. Sometimes I'll be driving on one of those roads in the middle of the night, and around the corner, I'll see a light ray sweep directly into my fucking eye. It's moments like these when you have to lock the in and just look at the white line on the side of the road and pray there isn't anything in front of you. Because one minute I'm chilling and the next my whole windshield is just white. Like if there was someone on the road with a bike and I was getting high beamed, best believe they're getting pancaked. Speaking of bikers, we have to talk about the Sur-Ron epidemic. I think Sur-Rons are pretty cool. They seem fun to just hit some dirt jumps with or something, but there is no reason for a bunch of middle schoolers to be riding these on the street. Sur-Rons actually go like 70 miles an hour for no reason at all. And I'm not trying to be looking out for speeding middle schoolers while I'm on my way to work. It's not about the presence of the Sur-Ron. It's the fact that these
I've seen these before. I didn't know they go that fast. I thought them bitches be like hit like 30 or some shit. Damn, the bitches really go hit 70?
Dudes aren't even in driver's ed yet. They have no idea how the road works. I had one of these dudes jump off a curb in front of me the other day, and thank the Lord I was locked in. Holy moly. Since these things are electric, you just don't hear them coming at all. Mini bikes and dirt bikes are a different story because you can actually hear them coming from a mile away, but Surons are just like a jump scare every time. There was this one time I was trying to turn left on a somewhat busy street and this car pulled up next to me. Wait, actually, we gotta talk about that because this is worse than Suron. When I'm trying to turn left on a busy road and somebody pulls up next to me to turn right, I can no longer see the left. What are we doing? If you could just give me an extra few seconds to actually see if I can turn without getting T-boned, that'd be awesome. It's no big deal if there's 2 turn lanes, but when it's a 2-way stop sign or something and the car next to me just invents their own lane, it pisses me off.
I was about to say, like, who the fuck doing that? I ain't gonna lie, who the fuck doing that? I never had that shit happen before. Like, you're on the left side, but you're trying to make a right. Why the fuck you on the left trying to make a right? What the fuck?
Makes the whole thing into a gamble. Why do people pull up next to me in the first place when they're trying to turn right? I'm gonna be blocking their vision too. It's not like you can just see through my car or something. Actually, maybe they can because I kind of drive a fishbowl, unfortunately. This whole situation pisses me off, but it's not nearly as bad as when people pass school buses while the stop sign is up. I swear the school bus will flip out the stop sign and I'll be seeing people who are just like, stop sign? What stop sign? And then they just fly right past the school bus. That shit is just weird though. Like, don't do that one for real. While we're talking,
Almost seen a kid get hit doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
talking about school buses though, I just gotta mention how much school buses piss me off. As soon as a school bus drives up next to me, I'm gonna get flipped off, get my car hit by a cheese stick, and probably end up getting my bumper clipped off by the school bus taking a tight turn. I feel like even in these situations, I'm not one to use the horn though. I've never been too liberal with the horn as far as honking at people goes. That's like an East Coast thing or something. Honking at people and getting honked at just does not help the situation half the time. If someone's gonna back into you or something, then definitely go for it. But there are these select times when I'll be driving 38 in a 35 and some Tesla is gonna be sure to pull up right behind me and honk at me just to let me know I'm going a bit too slow for that. I think the more awkward situation is being the passenger in a car with someone who loves using the horn way too much. I was once driving with this dude who cut someone off and then he honked at the other driver. I just about put my hood up for that one because that shit was so embarrassing. I feel like it's a city driver thing though. People who live in big cities drive completely differently than everyone else in the world. Like even if they're in the middle in a 5-mile-an-hour school zone, these guys will still manage to cruise at 80 miles an hour minimum. There is no way you have to be somewhere so badly and that urgently. These guys always camp in the left lane until it's their time to strike. As soon as they see an innocent family of 5 carefully driving to soccer practice, they make sure to cut them off just to make their trip a few seconds faster. I don't know why, but these dudes are always listening to the worst music too.
I'm not worried about your man, he's a cheeseburger.
And don't get me started on what happens when they see police lights. They do not pull over. They just take off and put more people in danger. The police have pretty much just given up. If you drive like this, I don't like you. People with bumper stickers also are super annoying to me. I feel like bumper stickers are usually just rage bait, especially political ones. You think someone is gonna see your bumper sticker and then actually change their political opinion? No! They're just gonna get fucking pissed off. Also, those little family stickers make me want to rear end the car even more. You know what's worse? Bumper stickers that are trying to make you seem like a good person, like, I support my local co-op, or some bullshit. You're not fucking better than me. Road ragers. I know this whole video has sounded like road raging, but the people who actually start tweaking out on the road are ridiculous to me. I've never understood how you can actually get that angry while driving. Enough to like actually crash your car into someone and blow up just to prove a point. The only time you should be stepping out of your car is to give someone your like insurance information. But when someone gets cut off and then they get out and start fighting, there's no reason to be fighting. Like, what the hell? It's also super weird to me when someone's like swerving behind me because I'm going the speed limit. Chill. Let me go 20 in a school zone. Shiesty dudes. If you're really about that life, I'll steer clear. I'm not talking about those dudes. But the people who think they have ops, wearing a shiesty in the car, driving around with the driver's seat all the way back, and basically putting black paint on the windows as tint, these dudes piss me off. All of that work to stay anonymous, and then they have a straight piped car. I can hear you across the state. Also, they cannot cut up. These drivers are surprisingly ass at driving. They're usually unlicensed too. People like this were probably born in a gated community and just want to look like they have a lot going on in their lives. People who can't can't use a ratchet strap. Not knowing how to use a ratchet strap pisses me off in the first place, but not knowing how to use one when you're actually hauling something is when it becomes a problem. I hate seeing people have stuff flying out of their truck beds or looking like it's gonna fall out because they don't know how to secure things. I never drive behind these people because I might become a pancake at any second. Even if it's just lawn clippings flying into my windshield, it's super annoying. The bitch ass semi-truck driver duos edition. This one pisses me off the most. Picture this. Two semi-truck drivers are driving in a line. Then the one in the back has the wise idea to pass the other one. So they get into the fast lane. This isn't a problem yet. They're in the fast lane. It's okay. But then they start passing and then they just sit right next to the other truck. Doing this just trolls the whole rest of the fucking freeway. They're probably talking on the radio like,
You really got him with this one, Chuck.
Yeah, that's right, Falcon. Needed some fun in my life since I've been driving for 6 years straight.
fuck you! This shit pisses me off so much. Now I'm late to work so that Kroger can receive their Lay's chips shipment about 5 seconds earlier. Subwoofers. Hear me out. Please hear me out. I have a pretty crazy sounding 12 in my wagon, and I listen to it on full blast in the back roads and on my way to the gym. It's enough bass to shake the trunk open, but it's just awkward to me when people have their music absolutely blaring with the windows down in a grocery store parking lot. It doesn't really piss me off, but it's just awkward because I'm like looking at them and they're looking at me, and it's like just fucking weird.
Damn straight. They've been playing all day.
Harley riders are closeted. They're absolutely not comfortable with their sexual situation, so they decided to get a loud bike and a leather jacket with spikes on it to look more masculine. You know what? I couldn't care less. It's okay to wear weird leather jackets and stuff, but the shit that pisses me off is when you don't let someone pass you because you're on a Harley or something. These dudes have such weird egos. Also, how is there no middle ground with how these guys look? They're either really fat or they look like heroin addicts, so I don't know what that's about.
Let Gassy know what pisses you off in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy.
Nah, that shit is like, some of that is actually pretty fucking true. I ain't gonna lie, some of that shit is pretty fucking annoying, especially with when motherfuckers. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I remember my friend used to do that shit when I used to work at Kroger's. Dog, I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and put the baskets up, and my friend was like, "Wait on you to get off work," type shit. This nigga had that shit blasting throughout the whole entire parking lot. Mind you, he's the only one in this parking lot, so you just hear just music just blasting in this bitch. Sometimes I'll be turned up on that bitch. I ain't gonna cap. But it's like, it's be like the only nigga there. Everybody else see this nigga too. I'm like, I don't know. Like, these niggas look at me like, yeah, I know the nigga, but let the nigga vibe. Fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Bro, that shit. This shit is actually a pretty good video. I ain't gonna cap. I kind of wish I would react to this one first before I react to the other one, because it probably would have made more sense. But, and he was saying, like, said that in the last video, saying not the last video, and I didn't see this video yet. So, yeah, it kind of made more sense now that I watched this one first. Or I should have watched this one first. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you are new. Make sure you check out Gassy. Link is going to be in the description down below. And, yeah, I'm up out of here. Peace.